Good morning, children. Welcome back to English class. Up to now, we have finished A reading from second unit also. So, children, in the last session, I told you to complete classwork of the lesson True Height. Have you written glossary and summary in your classwork? Write that. In today's session, we'll see the writing part. Everybody open your textbooks, open page number 34. So under the writing part, let's see the question. You have read the story of Michael Stone. Think of some world famous sporting personalities from India. Collect information about any one of them and write a biographical sketch. So this biographical sketch you have already learnt in your 8th class, which comes under a major discourse, will be given for 10 marks in examination. So what is a biographical sketch, children? It's like writing the biography of any person. It's like life story of any person, right from his birth to death. That means if you are talking about any particular person, when he or she was born, his parents' details, his childhood details, education details, qualification, and of course about his achievements, any researches or something like that, any awards or rewards received, and what are the different hardships, that means difficulties they faced in their lives, and any contributions towards the society, and who is their inspirational, and why did they have chosen their particular field, like that, and about their death. If that person is died, we have to write about their death as well. So writing all those details is called as a biographical sketch. Okay, so the main points here I have written on the board. If you look at the board, first one, date and place of birth, parents details, education details, awards or rewards, and death. These are the main points you have to cover while writing the biographical sketch of any person. So here what's the question? We have seen about Michael Stone, who is a famous athlete, who is a pole vaulter game, who plays pole vaulting game. About him we have seen. So here the question is, you have to search about any other popular person belongs to any sport or game. So you have to choose anyone, your famous player in any game, and you have to write about their biographical sketch. So search and write about them and like paragraphs. First one, so you can divide this into 3 paragraphs, children. First one, like the introduction part, that means about whom you are writing. And second one, write the total details. Third one, it's like conclusion. What can you understand from his lifestyle? What that you can conclude either in 1 or 2 sentences. Like that, write biographical sketch. And in the textbook, there are some hints given, points. Based upon those points, you can collect the information about any sports person. Okay, what are those details? First one is what? Date and place of birth. Second one, information about the family. Third one, hardships or difficulties faced. Fourth one, achievements of the person like awards, prizes, honors, etc. Fifth one, important events in the life of the person like education, marriage, profession, etc. Inspiration to others, message to the society, contribution to his or her field and society. For example, I'm giving an example. So you're going to write about MS Dhoni, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So what is the information you have to collect about him? First, you should know about the date and place of birth. Then write about his parents, family details. Then write what are the different hardships or difficulties he faced in order to achieve his goal. So while becoming the cricket player, so how was his journey? What are the different problems faced by him? Try to describe those incidents. Later, write about his achievements. Obviously, so many times he received man of the match awards. He was the captain. Okay, so different awards received by him you can write. and of course important events in his life like education, marriage, profession. He also worked as a TC, right? Like that, some of the important events in his life you can write. Then inspiration to others and message to the society. So obviously he was also an inspiration for so many people. So many people used to take him as an inspiration. So from his life story, what we can understand, what are the important qualities he was having, you can write about that. And last one, his contribution to the field and society. So we all know very well how he much contributed in the cricket. What was his role? Okay, we can write about that. Like this, you have the confirmation, so you can choose your favorite one. You can write about him or her. Understood, children? So today's homework is write about any sport person in your homework book. Okay. Next, coming to the study skills. You have finished reading the text True Height. Write a few lines about yourself. Use the following ideas to complete your summary effectively. So we know how to write the summary, right? For each and every lesson we are writing summary. But here it's little bit different. Here you have to write about yourself. That comes under summary. So here even the points are also given. What are the points you have to include while writing about yourself? First one is, what is your goal at present? So about what you have to write. What's your goal at present? How could you go about achieving it? So what do you want to become? And how do you think that can be achieved? What are you doing from your end for that? Write about that. Which famous personality would be your inspiration? So you want to become something. So who is inspiration for that? To whom you want to follow? Write about him or her. How will achieving this goal benefit you or others? So that goal, whatever your aim is there, in which way that is going to be beneficial for you, that you have to mention. So I think it's easy one, right? You can write because you already have your goals. I think you are preparing for that. So this is also homework, children. So write about yourself by using these points. Okay. Next, coming to the listening part. So it's like only listening, children. I'll just read that. No explanation for that. I'm just reading. Everybody open page number 168. It's cricket commentary. Hello, good morning viewers. This is Sunil Gavaskar with Ravi Shastri. Welcome to Uppal Cricket Stadium, Hyderabad. It is a sunny morning, electrifying atmosphere in this jam-packed stadium. The crowd is expecting an exciting match, a war of nerves between the arch rivals India and Pakistan. The local boy VVS Lakshman is a center of attraction as it is his home ground. Having won the toss, India elected to bat first. The informed openers Gambhir and Sehwag are at the crease. The first ball of the day. As an in-swinging yorker to the pads of Sehwag from Umar Gul. He is all hands up. There is a loud appeal for LBW. Luckily for Sehwag and for India, it is a no ball. There is absolute silence in the stadium. Here comes Gul again. Sehwag is ready. Gul pitches the ball at the good length area. Sehwag goes back foot, plays it gently to the square leg area. The batsman crosses for a quick single. Sehwag opens his account with that single. India is 2 for no loss of a wicket. This brings Gambhir on to strike. The second ball of the over. This time a slightly misdirected ball on the leg stump and Gambhir comes forward and hits straight over the head of the bowler for 4. Gul changes the guard. This time a very well directed short pitch delivery. Oh, what a delivery! But Gambhir connects the ball. What a sweet timing! In a flash, the ball disappears into the stands. The umpire Steve Buckner declared it's a 6. The crowd jump onto their feet. With that, Gambhir quickly moves on to 10 and India 12 without loss. There is a conversation between Gul and Shahid Afridi. It seems the captain has a piece of advice and there is some field adjustment for Gambhir. Now let's see how it works. Umar Gul comes in and blows to Gambhir. What a cracking delivery. It breaks the defense of Gambhir. Oh, the middle stump goes cartwheeling. He's out. Pakistan celebrates. The jubilant girl runs to hug his captain. The crowd is dumbstruck. But the umpire Buckner signaled it no ball. Gambhir survives. A great sigh of relief on his face. How lucky this man is. The crowd comes alive again and cheers up. What an excitement in the very first over itself. The fourth ball of the over. This time it's a slow ball from Gul. Gambhir elegantly pushes the ball to the onside and completes the run, but there is a fumble by the fielder. The batsman tries for the second. Will they complete it? Yes. Now the score moves on to 15. Gambhir is on 12. So this is like cricket commentary. We know about cricket commentary, right? Most of you are watching cricket matches, I think. So you know how it will be. So this was description about one match which was held about VVS Lakshman, se1, Gambhir, and here the commentators are Sunil Gavaskar and Ravi Shastri. So this, I think, I hope you have understood this because you are very familiar with cricket, you know more than me. Okay, so based upon that, you have to answer these questions. Page number 35, there are some questions, true or false, and even 3 questions are there. So read all those questions and answer those questions because this comes under listening and speaking. You have to do it on your own. Okay. So that one is also homework for today. Next, turn the page. Look at the oral activity once. Imagine you are listening to the commentary. Your father came there and reminded you of the ensuing examinations. He said, listening to cricket commentary is a waste of time. Now develop a conversation between you and your father and role play it. So we would have done it in our school, but we can't do this. But anyway, try to imagine one conversation between your father and you. Actually, you wanted to watch the cricket commentary before your exams. Then your father came and said, it's waste of time watching all this. Then how can you convince him? How that cricket commentary is going to help you? In which way? Why do you want to watch that? You have to explain that. That comes under the conversation. Okay, next. Now open page number 33. Let's see editing part. There is one paragraph. You know about editing, right? We have done in from 6th to 8th classes at 8th class. Okay, so here there are some mistakes. Mistakes will be like from capital letters, punctuation marks, verb forms, prepositions, articles, adjectives, adverbs. So totally from all the grammar, in all the aspects of the grammar, we have to check that paragraph. You have to identify those mistakes. Where those mistakes are there, you have to identify and rewrite the paragraph. That's called as editing. So I'll just explain you the paragraph. Look at the paragraph. The fisherman has a daughter. First, let us read the paragraph once. The fisherman has a daughter. She was 17 years old. That was the age of marriage for girls in those days. So the fisherman was looking for a good bride for his daughter. He found several young men, but he doesn't have enough money to get his daughter married to one of them. Some of his friends advised him to see the Raja who ruled the town and ask him for help. He was ready to take their advice, but he didn't wish to go to the Raja without any gifts. The fisherman has a daughter. She was 17 years old. That was the age of marriage for girls in those days. Here it's describing about past tense, right? So we have to write the fisherman had a daughter. What we have to write? The fisherman had a daughter. Had indicates past tense. That's the first mistake from past sentence. Let's see the second one. So the fisherman was looking for a good bride for his daughter. So the fisherman was looking for a good bridegroom. Here it must be bridegroom for his daughter. Next, he found several young men, but he doesn't have enough money to get his daughter married to one of them. He found several young men, but he didn't have enough money to get his daughter married to one of them. What is the correct one here? Didn't have, D-I-D, did. Okay. Fourth one, some of his friend. So friends we have to say, right? Friends is plural. Some, we are using some means what? More than one. So we have to say some of his friends. Some of his friends. That is fourth one. And fifth one, he was ready to took their advice. Ready to take. To means verb must be in present tense. V1 form. He was ready to take their advice, but he didn't wish to go to Raja without any gifts. So this one you can do it in textbook itself. So just make the changes there itself. Okay. So today's homework, I am repeating once again. Writing part, write about your favorite player in the form of biographical sketch. That is first one. Next one is study skills. You have to write about yourself, like your goal. How do you want to achieve that? What is your plan and preparation? Who is inspiration for that? And how it is going to be beneficial for you. Write about that. And listening part, just finish it in textbook only. So that's all for today. Tomorrow we'll continue the grammar part and we'll see the B reading as well. Thank you.